Hi, welcome to Centerville Reports Today. I'm Maureen Russell Hodson. The annual barn sale is coming up, and we want to tell you all about it. It is sponsored by the Centerville Women's Civic Club, and it is on Thursday, April 20th. Here to tell us more, we have Jane Rodgers, who's the president, and Drayer, who is the barn sale chair, and also Donna Berner, who is the first vice president. And ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having us.
And we were talking before we started the show, and I'm learning all kinds of new information about the Women's Civic Club. You all do so much, but really, this barn sale is really kind of the signature event that you host.
Yes, it is, and it provides monies for our Wright State University scholarships. And it'll be on April 20th, as you said, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Benham's Grove.
And we were saying before, it's been at Benham's Grove since really Benham's Grove opened, because this is the 25th anniversary of Benham's Grove. You all been there for 24 years.
Well, this is our 24th year of the barn sale.
And so I know that we all, you know, a lot of garage sales, a lot of sales going on. This is really a win-win for everybody, because not only are you going to go and get some great bargains and great merchandise, but as you said, all the proceeds benefit your scholarships,
Absolutely. Right? We have two big fundraisers a year, the barn sale and the card party, which would be October 25th. And both of those fundraisers provide the monies for our scholarships, which are very important to have the opportunity to further the education of the local students.
And you've been around for how long, the Civic Club?
Myself?
Well, the club itself.
Oh, 1957.
Okay, now have you been a member for a long time?
8 years for me.
Okay, all right, and we'll talk about that, because it's really a kind of club that, we'll talk about membership later, but you're welcoming to everyone, and really coming to the barn sale might be a good idea to come and kind of meet some members and find out if it's a good fit for you. And
we'll have applications there for membership.
Yeah. That's a smart way to do it.
This is a group of really fantastic women. We just, as Jane suggested, had our 60th anniversary, and Jane wanted everybody to wear hats for the celebration. So everybody hunted through their closets and whatever, and everybody came in wearing a hat.
Well, we don't have a picture of that, but we need to get that next time you all are on.
It made it a fun day. It really did. So, but these women are just very philanthropic. They just truly give not only to the Women's Club, but they're also involved throughout the community. And we had something like, what was it, 20,000 hours?
Oh, 22,786 volunteer hours
last year, which is the tops in the area.
We are always at the top when it comes to volunteer hours.
And that kind of feeds into something I wanted to make sure everybody knew about our membership. It's a diverse population of women who all live in, you know, the southern suburbs, and we're really linked by that desire to want to better our communities. And it's through raising funds, as Jane has so well said, and certainly Ann, that raising funds and volunteering, because you don't have to just volunteer through, you know, a group that we might help with funds, but rather any place that you volunteer. We're always glad to have people who want to do volunteering. So I think a lot of people will really be interested in finding out a little bit more about the membership.
And you're the membership chair, right?
And I can talk about the rest of that now if you'd like.
Yeah,
or
well,
later.
just tell us how people can get more information.
Okay, well, the membership for 1 year is $20 to $25, which is very reasonable. And people can either, well, they can email me. My email address is up there, and I can send them a membership brochure.
Okay.
Which tells a little more about the club, but also has a place for them to provide information for us so that we can put it in our wonderful newsletter. We have a monthly newsletter. The other thing that they can do, there's another option, if, you know, they still kind of would like to meet us other than at the barn sale and so forth, they're welcome to come as our guest to the luncheon, and the luncheons are a flat fee of $20.
And these luncheons are really great, because I've been to a couple, and I know that it's a great way to meet new people.
It is, because people are so welcoming. Anne really described it so well when she said, I have never, and I've, you know, been a teacher, worked at UD, I've never seen a group of women who were more supportive and welcoming to you. It just almost feels like home. even though, as I said before, we come from different backgrounds.
Well, our club meets at local clubs and banquet centers every month, and we always have a speaker, which is very interesting. We have great program chairs that work very hard to bring in very informative speakers. But back to our 60th, if I may.
Oh, yes, please do. And then we have to talk about the barn sale.
We won't forget that.
Talk about.
The March program was hats off to CWCC. And as Ann said, everyone wore hats. So from my viewpoint, it was panoramic view of all these lovely hats of every style.
Nice.
And we had Molly Hauser from Federation come and talk about the history of Federation, dating back to 1889, and that was very interesting. In addition, we had 3 of our members talk about their experiences and how it was they came to join CWCC, which was really great. But at the end of the program, then everyone said, remove their hats off to CWCC.
Very nice.
So it was a very special month. But we've been doing things just about every month to celebrate.
Okay, celebrating the 60th anniversary.
I have to tell you something comical about membership. I will never forget asking a dear friend if she would be interested in joining. And she said, "Oh no, that's a bunch of old women." Now look at this girl here. And there are a number of those that belong to this club.
You know, I love this club so much. Honestly, they can attest to this. People that I know well, well enough to say, I think you would be a perfect fit. Would you like to find out about the Centerville Women's Club? Because, as I said, it's women from all walks of life and from different communities. So
you're the perfect person to be the chair, isn't she?
Oh, truly. She does a really good job.
Absolutely.
Well, let's talk about the barn sale, because as we said, this is the 24th year that it's at Benham's Grove. That's at 166 North Main Street. All of your members save things throughout the year?
Absolutely. We're encouraged to do that quite often.
Not only members, but neighbors help in, and friends help
Others
out, and distribute stuff to us to bring to the barn sale. And the last few years, we have had perennials for sale, and that seems to be a popular thing. But overall, it's household furnishings and men's tools, women's tools, home decor,
lots of clothing,
linens,
jewelry. I know we've got some photos, and it's not just like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You have a lot of items.
Yes, we do. We're very blessed with that.
Good mix.
Yep, for sure.
And if anyone has any large piece they want, we have 2 trucks available to come and pick it up, like furniture
small
or whatever.
Furniture. There's a story behind that. A few years when I first joined, we were asked to pick up a ping pong table. I had no idea how heavy a ping pong table was. And one of our members' husband had a truck. So we went to the house, and it was down in the basement.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and the basement had that curve.
Oh, yeah.
So they pushed that table up the stairs, and I pulled the table up the stairs. And as I said before, this was like 2 men in the truck, but we were 2 women in a truck, and it was
I was going to say, there's an idea of just some of the items. I mean, you really fill that barn, and it's just one day only. It is from 9 until 4.
9 until 4.
Right.
And again, it's at Benham's Grove, 166 North Main Street. There will be a sign in there, but you all help as far as when someone comes in, kind of direct them to maybe the items that they might be looking for?
Oh, absolutely. We have several members there working different shifts now.
How many members are in the Civic Club?
124.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow.
And growing. We have grown considerably the last 2 years.
We've kept our number high, up around 124. I was looking in 2015, it was 124. Now every year, due to health reasons, we lose members. Or they move.
But you must be doing something right because you're attracting so many
Yeah, we turn right around and get right back to the number we had, and we're just so appreciative of that.
And as far as people saying, this is an old person's club, really, I am amazed at everything that these women do for the club. They are always busy. I think once it's a volunteer thing, people who have that spirit want to do that, they volunteer at so many different things. And they don't have to be clubs that we represent. You can do any volunteering across the community, which is great.
And that's how our hours are, you know, put in every year. And that's how we get to such a wonderful total with all these hardworking women.
And other than the barn sale, which again, there's another shot of the sale from last year, you meet once a month, and we said that's the 4th Wednesday of each month?
Fourth Wednesday except November and December, and that's the 3rd Wednesday due to the holidays.
Okay. And then you're also involved, I know, with the Americana Festival.
Yes, we do. We've been there as almost as long as Americana.
That's true.
Yes, we support that. And we support Food to Go, Food for Summer, TJ's Place of Hope, Washington Township Rescue Squad.
Aren't there about 50 other, along with these, that, you know, monies go to?
Right, Centerville Police Crime Prevention, Washington Township Rescue Squad, Honor Flight, Summer Concert Series. I mean, the list is very long, as Ann said.
And you're 125 members strong and growing.
Yes.
And so I guess the next event on your agenda, because I know there are so many, is the barn sale.
Right.
Again, we want you to stop by Benham's Grove from 9 to 4 on Thursday, April 20th. That's rain or shine.
That is correct.
Sometimes
Cold or heat.
Yes.
Because you've had
We've had
too.
both.
I know, you've had everything go on there.
Right.
We've had coats on getting it ready, and then we've been burning up otherwise.
And then if you can't pick up something at that time, you can make arrangements and maybe come back later that day and pick up whatever you've purchased. But I know at the end of the day, everything goes. Right?
Yes.
It does go.
Yes,
That's
and-
right.
and
This
we-
year it's St. Vincent de Paul that we're helping out too. So we, you know, it's not only our monies that we need, but they also need. And then on the opposite year, we give to who is it? Goodwill.
Goodwill.
Okay.
Yes.
And I know we talked about that the funds raised help support your scholarships. If somebody was interested in learning more about the scholarship, where could they call, or how could they get more information?
Contact Wright State. It's the Wright EDU Raider.
Okay. Because that's
Connect.
for a resident of Centerville, Washington Township.
Centerville,
right?
Washington Township.
Okay.
Yes. Beginning with sophomore year, sophomore, junior,
So all of
senior.
those who have a student going off to college, this is probably a great scholarship that you may not be aware of, that you all have been supporting for how many years?
Oh, many years. Since 1964, the club has awarded more than $132,000 to 75 students.
It's a nice little bit of change there that you
Yes,
all
it
have
is.
lots of graduates out there that you help get through school.
And that makes us feel very good, of course.
Well, it's always a pleasure talking with you ladies. And just real quickly, I know, Jane, you said you've been involved with the club for 8 years. If you both want to just share quickly your number of years of the membership and why it's so wonderful for you.
I've been involved for 10 years, and if you have time, I was involved through Shirley Hines.
Oh, okay.
And then Janet Black grabbed hold of me and said, "You can
Never
do this."
let go, Janet. So she began with the barn sale. First thing she was introduced to was the barn
Oh, okay,
sale.
now you're chair.
So here she is.
I will join if you keep me busy. And she has been keeping
You've been
me
busy, okay.
That's my
right.
point exactly
Yeah.
about the club and the women. But you don't have to do all of those things. I guess we do need to say that.
Oh, right.
We don't want new members to think they have to come in.
don't have to come in and jump in
they're
and
going to
work right
be
away.
worked to death, because
No,
that's not at all
We
the way
just,
Not at all.
Actually, it's very social.
it is.
Really, the main point is they're social, but they're also very giving, philanthropic. is the
Okay.
group.
They are.
And you three ladies are perfect examples of that. Because I think that all that you're doing and growing membership, it's a great organization. Stop by and meet them. You may not want to shop, but you probably are going to go home with something when you
Oh,
come to that barn
absolutely.
sale.
Too many nice items not to.
Absolutely.
It is, again, it is going to be on Thursday. It's April 20th. It's from 9 until 4 p.m. at Benham's Grove, 166 North Main Street. Membership information, you can talk to these
Yes,
ladies there.
yes.
There'll be lots of folks you can
Applications
talk
there.
to. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to call the city at 433-7151 or visit our website, which is centervilleohio.gov. Ladies, thanks so much. I wish you all the
Thank
best
you,
on that barn
Maureen.
sale, because you're, as we said, a win-win. You're giving back to the community.
That
We're
is
glad you're
correct.
here.
That's our goal, to
Thank
give
you
back.
so much.
Thank
Maureen.
you
Thank
very
you.
much.
A
Thanks for
pleasure.
watching, and we'll see you next time.